Princess Leonor's wedding announcement shocks world_global reactions today. The palace balcony. Crowds waiting. Silence stretching. Suddenly, an unexpected voice breaks centuries of protocol. Princess Leonor announces her wedding, and the world reacts in shock. But what lies behind this moment is far deeper than headlines. Morning light spills across the courtyard of Zarzuela Palace. The Spanish royal family's residence, usually a bastion of routine and quiet tradition, is alive with an unusual tension. Rumors have swirled for weeks, but no one expected an official announcement today. Cameras stand ready, journalists jostle for position, and citizens hold their breath. Inside, Princess Leonor stands poised, wearing a simple but elegant suit, her hands steady but her heart racing. She is about to share words that will echo around the globe. In her short prepared statement she confirms what many had only whispered: she is engaged to Christian of Denmark. A union of two royal houses, one Mediterranean, one Nordic. The shock is not just the engagement but the timing. Leonor has only just come of age, and Christian is still seen as Denmark's youthful prince. Why so soon? Why so sudden? These questions ignite the world's curiosity as soon as the words leave her mouth. Within minutes, social media and news outlets light up. Madrid, Copenhagen, London, New York, anchors break into regular programming. Royal watchers scramble to interpret every detail: the phrasing of her speech, the absence of King Felipe at her side, the choice of venue. Each answer spawns another question. Did her parents approve? Was Denmark's royal family informed ahead of time? What compromises will be necessary between two very different traditions? In Denmark, cameras catch a glimpse of Queen Margrethe and Christian's family leaving a private residence, faces composed but unreadable. Did they expect this announcement today? Or were they also caught by surprise? The uncertainty fuels another wave of speculation. Yet behind the speculation there is an unmistakable undertone: fascination. Two young heirs, uniting not only families but histories. Will this become Europe's most symbolic royal wedding of the century? Reporters replay Leonor's statement again and again. They notice she used the phrase, "our shared destiny," rather than engagement. Was that a deliberate choice? A subtle nod to constitutional realities? Or simply a romantic flourish? Commentators debate on air, and viewers lean closer to their screens. One mystery leads seamlessly into another, pulling the world deeper into the unfolding narrative. Meanwhile, in Madrid's Plaza de Oriente, crowds gather spontaneously. Some cheer, some hold banners reading, "Leonor, our future queen," others raise questions about what this means for Spain's monarchy. Across Europe, opinion pieces appear within hours. Some praise Leonor's courage and modernity, others warn of old tensions between royal houses. Every reaction becomes part of the story. The scene then shifts to a quieter room inside the palace. After the public announcement, Leonor retreats with her sister and close advisors. She exchanges a private smile with Christian, who has flown in discreetly for this moment. Away from microphones, their conversation is simple and human: relief, excitement, plans. They speak about blending Spanish and Danish wedding customs, how to honor both grandmothers, which cathedral could host the ceremony, and how to protect a measure of privacy. Across the Atlantic, morning shows in the United States run special segments. Analysts explain the history of Spanish and Danish ties, from dynastic marriages centuries ago to present-day diplomacy. Viewers who barely follow European royalty suddenly find themselves engrossed. Who is Leonor? Who is Christian? Why does this matter? Each segment fills in context but leaves another hook dangling. When will the wedding take place, and what secrets will be revealed next? In Britain, commentators compare this announcement to Charles and Diana's engagement, to William and Kate's, to Meghan and Harry's departure. Patterns are drawn, lessons speculated upon. In Spain's parliament, politicians make cautious statements about national pride and continuity. In Denmark, polls measure public reaction, revealing both enthusiasm and concern about the pressures placed on such a young couple. As the day unfolds, the narrative slows. The initial shock fades into reflection. Historians step in to explain how rare it is for a Spanish heir apparent to marry into another reigning house. Royal biographers recount Leonor's upbringing, her training at military academy, her carefully managed public image. They highlight Christian's education, his reputation for charm and discretion. Viewers begin to see not just a headline but two individuals navigating duty and desire. That evening, a candlelit dinner takes place inside Zarzuela. No cameras, only family. Leonor's grandmother raises a toast, recalling her own wedding day and the burdens and joys of royal life. Christian listens intently, absorbing every word. This intimate scene is reported later by someone close to the family, a reminder that beneath the pomp there are real relationships, generational advice, and human hopes. Internationally, newspapers print special editions. Headlines shout, "Leonor to wed Christian, Europe's young royals unite, global shock at Spanish-Danish match." Yet editorials grow more nuanced. They ask, what will this marriage mean for Spain's future queen? Will she reside partly in Denmark? How will she balance her constitutional role with family life? What will the guest list reveal about alliances between houses? Weeks later, as plans slowly emerge, the curiosity loops continue. A date is hinted at but not confirmed. Designers speculate about the wedding dress. Religious leaders discuss which rites may be included. Every detail becomes a new story. And throughout it all, the image of Leonor on that balcony, steady and serene, announcing her decision to the world, remains a touchstone. The script closes by circling back to that opening moment of silence on the balcony. It reminds viewers how history often pivots not on wars or treaties but on personal choices made in public. Princess Leonor's wedding announcement has startled the world not because people oppose it, but because it represents a new chapter, youthful, transnational, and deeply symbolic. As the sun sets over Madrid, bells ring in distant churches, and messages of congratulations flood the palace. Somewhere, Leonor sits with Christian, planning not just a ceremony but a shared future. And the world, having gasped at the announcement, now waits, breath held, for the next revelation, the wedding itself.